I watched one of your videos the other day. It was very good, very good. It was the strategies, race strategies.
Oh, yes.
I thought that was
When I was
awesome.
sitting down thinking about a video to make, Casey Neistat, throwing the name out of there, out of the nether realm. He huge content creator, very innovative. And one of the things that he said, for those of you that don't know, he's a director, movie director, and he did a lot of stuff with like the vlog style content before that was really a thing. He got huge with it, and he said, "Make the best video you can, like always." So it's like if you're going to sit down and make content, and this is your style, like think about the best thing you could possibly make, and then make it. So it's like I had a couple ideas floating around, and I was like, man, really, I feel like I've got my race strategy really dialed in right now with the 8 scale stuff. Like when I come to a race, I have a lot of confidence that I'm not going to a race thinking, oh my God, like I hope that my car at least runs for 15 minutes in the main. It's like that's how I used to think. But now it's like, no, no, no. My race program is flushed out. It's working. It's awesome. Now I can really focus on what it will take for me to win, if it's possible for me to win. And I thought maybe some people will find this interesting because I think it's tremendously important to have the mental aspect prepared and dialed and focused throughout the whole racing series. Might not always go the way that you're thinking, but at least have it and be prepared. I think it's important.
Yeah, I thought it was very good. I think if you're a beginner racer, you should watch that video. It was very good. Race strategy, race craft, all that good stuff. Another good thing I saw, you've got Dalton out there running 8 scale. Like I thought I'd never see that. He's a mutual friend of ours. He's a 10 scale carpet racer through and through. But you got
Yes.
him out there at these races. He's pitting for you. He's doing some nitro. I think he's doing some nitro. And
Only.
that,
That's it. That's the only thing he has is a nitro buggy.
well, congratulations. Well done.
Yes.
Well done.
I kept teasing him for probably years now. I was like, Dalton, you know that carpet racing's fake, right? Like you have to race a nitro buggy. Until you do, I'm like, I'm not calling you a racer. So he finally caved. He got one and he was like, this techno thing that you got, it seems like you're pretty confident in it. So it's like if I come out and race that with you, at least I'll bounce setup ideas off of you. And it's been really cool because he runs in our series, he runs the open class and then I run the pro class. So when I can, I pit him, he pits me, vice versa. So it's a really good system that we have. And whenever we're questioning setups and like we're not sure what to do, we can try, we can A B test stuff through qualifying. It's like, okay, well, you're gonna try this shock package, I'll try this, we'll watch, and then we'll go with what we think is the best in the main. So it's really cool. It's a fun little program that we have, and Dalton, he might not fully admit that he likes it, but he's having a lot of fun.
Yeah. Shout out to Dalton. He let me, he gave me a very good 21.5 car to race at 2023 Carpet Nationals, Carpet Championships. My
Oh,
favorite
nice.
carpet race.
Yeah.
Well,
Yeah.
do you miss 110 scale at all?
If I could go back to 10 scale when we had tread on our tires, yes.
Okay.
10 scale now, dirt, no, not at all.
Yeah.
I don't know if I gave this example the last time we were on a podcast, but you're no stranger. Nolan Manchester, he's fast, little Florida kid down here. Uh, he's faster than me on any day. Just that's it. Like straight up mano a mano, he's going to beat me every single time. Um, we went to the now no longer alive. What was it called? The place,
Oh,
the hobby town.
on track. Ooh, SO Raceway.
Yeah, SO Raceway. That was like the biggest indoor dirt track that we had seen here in Florida. It's unfortunate they couldn't make it work, but I'll never forget. We had just come from two wheel nationals at Beach RC. Rest in peace. And he beat me there. Like I was middle of the B and he was in the A. Like pretty decidedly. Like there was a gap there. So it's like we were fresh off of that, and we go to SO Raceway. I was ballistic, like lights out faster than him. Like he couldn't even touch me. And it was just because he couldn't get settled on literally, I'm not creating like a weird scenario. The ball stud spacing of his links front and rear were just a little bit different than mine. And he couldn't get it like perfect. And it meant all the difference in the world. Like his car was borderline undrivable. Like we were on the same everything else, but that. So it's like for me, 8 scale is your car can be sort of most of the way there, but maybe not 100%. And you can still drive it because there's loose dirt element. There's a lot of roughness to it. It's not so perfect. It's more driver focused. So when 10 scale was that, like back in the day, I really loved it. But as it progressed to what we see today, it's just this weird version of carpet racing that it's not my passion. Not going to say it's stupid. It's just not for me.
And I love carpet racing. I was actually at SO Raceway that weekend. I was racing too, if I
Oh,
remember
were you?
correctly. Yeah. I was racing, Mr. Steve, may he rest in peace. I had his truck, and I was,
Oh, okay.
on his
Nice.
truck. I believe the track is still there.
Oh, is it really?
Yes. They just
I thought
are not doing any racing or whatnot.
I know that they went into some weird limbo with their rent agreement to where they were working to get back to their old location and they were just waiting on stuff. So that might already have happened. I don't know. But they were definitely not planning on staying. Like they're leaving. It's not a thing.
And speaking of Nolan Manchester, he's gone all the way into 8 scale, and I watched uh, him and Gabriel Santiago at
Yes.
Callahan. Gabriel has improved. Both of them, I think, are very fast young racers. They're going to be the guys that are beating Julian here very shortly, because Julian is the top. He's the fastest racer, probably
Yeah.
one of, if he's the fastest racer in Florida, probably one of the fastest 8 scale racers in the Southeast. Besides a Cole Ogden, maybe a Jonah Wilson, I would say.
I need to give you your clip here about Julian. I love Julian. Okay. Julian Oliver, if you're listening, if you're watching this, please do something for us Florida folk that when you go to these big race time events, if you go, do what you do to the guys when they come down here. I've watched you beat Mason Fuller straight up, and I've watched you beat Jared Wiggins straight up. But then you go to the race time event, and then I'm like, what is he doing? Just go faster, please, because I know you can.
That's right, because we went to the Exalt race, I think it was. Was it the Exalt race? At Sundancers, and that's when Mason Fuller came on,
Hmm.
and, Julian beat him. But I am very impressed with Manchester and Santiago. When I met
Yes.
Gabriel, 2 years ago when I first came to my first FRCC race, was not doing nitro, he was just doing e-buggy and e-truggy, and I
Yes.
watched him, and I'm like, "This kid's fast," but he would break, and he was just erratic, and he'd blow out, and then I watched him at Callahan, and I was like, he's running night. I remember telling him, I said, "You gotta run nitro." He's like, "Yeah, I'm gonna do that." I was telling his dad in Spanish, "You gotta run nitro, he's gotta run nitro." And he is putting in a lot of work. And him in Manchester, they're gonna be knocking on Julian's door very shortly. Because that is the litmus test, right? You gotta beat Julian.
I think straight up right now, Nolan is faster than Julian. It's just that Nolan, I think he's younger and he just lacks the consistency. I always tell Nolan and I tease him in the pits. I was like, I know how to beat you. You know how I know how to do that, right? He's like, what are you talking about? I was like, I just have to get on the warm up lap. I have to start right behind you. And as long as I can get inside your head from the start of the race, I know that there's a very high probability that you're mentally just going to destroy your own efforts. So it's like building that wherewithal, that tenacity of like the Iceman mentality that you see with like Mason Fuller and Dakota. I think that's what separates them as the greats, where they
Mhm.
can just absolutely lock in no matter what the circumstances are, and they can just get it done. Whereas Nolan, and same thing with Gabe, if I can rattle them a little bit when I race them in the series, I know that's when I have my chance because they're going to make a mistake because they're going to overdrive the car, do something silly, throw a whip that's way too big or something, and ultimately ruin their own efforts. But yeah, those kids are super fast. Definitely the future of what we have here in the Southeast.
Okay. That's a great, I wanna ask you 2 questions. Remind me to come
Okay.
back to Horizon. We're gonna come back to that, 'cause I want your
Okay.
opinion on that.
Okay.
But,